Okay, so if you're getting ready for your National 5 or higher chemistry exams, you are in the right place. We're going to build your personal blueprint for success and turn what feels like a huge mountain of revision into a clear, totally manageable path forward.
So let's just start here. Does this look familiar? If you're feeling even a tiny bit stressed out, that is completely normal. I mean, exam season is intense, but that feeling of being completely overwhelmed, that's exactly what we're going to tackle, starting right now.
And here it is, your secret weapon. The best way to fight that stress isn't just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. It's preparation. The biggest takeaway here is this: getting organized with a real plan puts you back in the driver's seat. Real confidence comes from knowing you've done the work.
So, where do we begin? Well, you have to start with a solid foundation. You can't build a house on shaky ground, and you definitely can't build a good revision plan if your materials are all over the place. So first things first, let's get organized.
This is your first mission, and it's a simple one, I promise. Pull together every single note you have. If you find any gaps, and, there probably will be, your class team page is your next stop. And please remember, your teacher is a huge resource. Don't ever feel shy about asking them for something you can't find. A complete set of notes, that's your starting line.
All right, so you've got your notes in hand. Now it's time to assemble your digital toolkit. These are the websites and resources that are going to help you test your knowledge, fill in any gaps, and really get a feel for the actual exam.
Each of these has a specific job. For tons of practice questions, you've got Achieve, BBC Bitesize, and JabChem. If you're totally stuck on a concept, Miss Adams' YouTube channel has amazing video explainers. And for the real deal, Official Past Papers, the SQA website is the place to go. You should literally bookmark these pages right now. They're about to become your new best friends.
Okay, so you have your notes, you have your toolkit. Now we need a strategy. The goal isn't just to study hard, it's to study smart. We're going to craft a plan that makes every single minute count.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got that aimless revision, you know the feeling, just kind of flipping through your notes with no real goal. But on the right, that's where we want to be, targeted, focused, and super efficient. It's all about figuring out your weak spots and hitting them directly, all inside a schedule that you actually control.
And listen, this is not just a casual suggestion. This is a core principle of studying well. When you put your plan down on paper, or, in a digital calendar, it becomes real. Making a timetable for all your subjects makes sure you give chemistry the time it needs without letting everything else slide.
But how do you even know what to target? Well, tools like Achieve have this fantastic traffic light system. It helps you sort topics into green for I've got this, amber for needs a little work, and red for okay, this is a top priority. This is how you stop guessing and start putting your energy exactly where it's going to make the biggest difference.
Okay, we've come to what is probably the single most important part of this entire blueprint. Seriously, if you only take one thing away from this, let it be this: the golden rule of exam success.
I'm not kidding. Every single expert agrees on this. It is unanimous. The absolute best way to prepare for an exam is to practice with old exams. It gets you used to the format, the way they ask questions, and the pressure of the clock. There is just no substitute for it.
And here's exactly why it works. It's a direct link. Every single question you try builds a little more skill, a little more familiarity, and a whole lot more confidence. You start to see the patterns and figure out what the examiners are actually looking for. So when exam day comes, it won't be the first time you're seeing these kinds of questions.
Before we wrap up, I just want to give a quick shout out to any parents, guardians, or family members who might be watching. You play such a huge role in this process, and there are some really simple, practical ways you can help out.
Look, your job isn't to be a chemistry expert. It's to be a supporter. You can help just by encouraging them to use these great online resources, maybe helping them find those past papers on the SQA website, and most importantly, just reminding them that their teacher is there to help. That little bit of encouragement can make a world of difference.
So there you have it, a clear step-by-step blueprint. We've gone from getting organized to building your toolkit to making a smart plan and finally to embracing that golden rule of practice. This is your roadmap to walk into that exam hall feeling ready and confident. So the blueprint is in your hands, but a plan is only as good as what you do with it, right? The final, most important thing is to just start. Look at this plan and ask yourself, what is the very first tiny step you are going to take today to get started? Your journey to success begins with that one action. You've got this.